So far, we have configured some Zoho Book settings, but now we're going to review how to customize the documents and emails we send to our contacts. In the Templates tab, we can find a list of templates for the documents we send, like estimates, invoices, sales orders, and statements. By default, there is a standard template that is ready to go. Let's open this invoice template. If you added your logo and company information to the settings, it will show up on the template automatically. And you can make any changes using this menu. But if you want to create your own custom template, it is better to clone the standard template instead of modifying it in case you make any mistakes. So let's go back and click here. We're going to select Clone As and Invoice. Let's give it a name. And now we can make all the changes we need. The header is the top part of the template. For example, we can resize the logo. The item table is the pricing table. Let's hide some fields. If you click on the preview button, it will reload the page showing the changes you have made. On the total tab, you're able to change the items you want to display in this section. And on the footer, you can make changes to the last part of the invoice and select if you want to include online payment links or not. All right, let's save this template. And now we're going to make it the default invoice template. It is handy to have more than one template that will display different information, so you can choose which one you're going to send to the customer. Now, if you really want to customize the templates, you can ask Zoho support to enable the customized layout setting that will allow you to use HTML code to make changes. This is not enabled by default, given that Zoho does not offer support for this feature. So if you want to use it, you should know how to use HTML. Let's open the payments receipt section and open the template. As you can see, the design of this document is different than the invoice design. But just as with invoices, you can customize many aspects of the template, like the page configuration on the Properties tab, the header and footer, and in this case, because it is a receipt, you can modify the details about the invoice related to this receipt. Alright, now let's move on to emails. Here's a list of all the email notifications that we can send from Zoho Books. For example, the customer portal invitation is the email that will be sent when you enable a customer to access the portal. This email will be sent automatically, but you can customize the content. This is similar to creating a CRM email template. You can make changes with the text editor, or you can create the email template in an HTML editor and then insert it here. There are a few placeholders that you can use, also called merge fields. The one that says org logo will insert the company logo from the company profile. Let's open the invoice notification tab. Here you can have more than one template. This is the default one, but you can clone it or click on new and add more templates. Let's open the default template. You can edit it just as I showed you before, but we have a few more options. We can choose who is the sender. This is based on the sender email address you have added to Zoho Books. Let's select this one. Also, we can add other emails to the carbon copy section. Something I didn't mention before is that you can use placeholders in the email subject. All right, let's save this email template. Now we're going to review the automation section. Here, you can set up workflow rules just as we did with the CRM. Let's create a new simple rule by clicking on New Workflow Rule. We're going to add a name and select the module. In this case, invoices. Next, on type, we're going to keep event base, and it will trigger when the invoice is created. Now we're going to filter the invoices. We only want to trigger this when the total is higher than 1,000. Next, in actions, we have some options. Email alerts will send an email to users in your company or to contacts in Zoho Books. Field updates will update the information on a specific field. Webhook will trigger a webhook that can be used to send data to a different app. Custom function will trigger a function that you can create using Deluge. And finally, we have in-app notification, which will send a notification inside Zoho Books. Let's choose this one. Now we have to pick up the notification to be sent. I already have one, but you can create different ones by clicking here. On details, you can see what this notification is going to do. And let's save the workflow. Now, every time an invoice over $1,000 is created, a Zoho Books notification will show up here.